What's up, guys? Give us just a second. We're about to start up here in just a moment. Pathetic. Alrighty, guys. Welcome to another stream. Hope everybody's having a fantastic Friday. You made it through the week. So very proud of you. I knew you could do it. I know it was a struggle, but you did it. It's Friday. It's finally Friday. So, without further ado, I appreciate y'all joining in and spending your Friday afternoon with me. So, we're going to be jumping into another episode of Final Fantasy XIV. Today's going to be episode 3. Again, yesterday I did a little bit of just kind of progression, trying to help kind of move things along to get kind of more into the fun stuff. Today's focus is getting into our first dungeon. I did unlock. I will switch over to our live screen. Boom. So as you can see, I already have it pulled up. I unlock the Conjurer, or also known as the White Mage, which is actually the other thing we need for our Paladin. So I went ahead and grabbed that just so that way, when we're ready for it, we can unlock the Paladin. But I also got it to level 15 already, so that way, whenever we unlock dungeons, we can run through it with our Paladin. Or, not our Paladin, but we can run through it with our Conjurer, so that way we can level it up a little bit faster. Because dungeons, man, you level up so quickly in a dungeon. So anyways, yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. Trying to think. So right now, we need to go back to Limsa Lominsa. The dungeons are part of the MSQ to start those. So today we're going to be focusing on those MSQ missions and getting into that, so that way we can unlock the dungeons. Can I not jump over this? That's kind of stupid. Anyways, but yeah, so appreciate y'all joining in. Let's see, hopefully we can get into some dungeons today. It's what I wanted to do on Wednesday, but unfortunately we just didn't have quite enough time to do it. So, that's not what I want. Tickets. I need to go to Limsa. 120 gil. How much is it to teleport? Let's see. 600! Holy crap. Yeah, let's fly there. So much easier. So much cheaper. Let me just fly there. So yeah, you early game lads who have gotten far enough in the MSQ to have the airship, just fly. Don't teleport. Holy crap. Alright, we need to go to Drowning Winch, I believe, is the one we need to go to. I could be wrong. We may have to do this again. But that's okay. Alright, we actually did it right the first time. Cool. Alright, so let's go turn in this mission. Hopefully we unlock retainers so we can sell some stuff too. That would be awesome. Get us some money there. Hey, look at that. Level 22. We'll take that. Alright, let's see what we got. I thank ye for taking the time to help me out. Now I'm sure you're busy, so I'll come straight to the point. Word as it's some suspicious looking buggers have been sneaking in and out of Santasha Surgut, and I need a trustworthy sort to head 'em up north of Elport and find out who they are and what they're up to. Don't sound like much, I know. But it weren't so long ago the fishback pet pirates paid us an unwelcome visit, and folk are feeling a bit nervous. If you would permit me, Master Baradon, I should be happy to elaborate. Baradon? Well, if it ain't the Chief Yellow Jacket himself, to what do I owe this rare honor, Carmador Raynor? Come to make sure me patrons are behaving or just thirsty. Neither, in fact. I was informed that you had requested an adventurer to assist in my investigation, and I've come to offer what information I could sift from recent reports. Over the course of the past moon, there have been several sightings of an unfamiliar vessel off the coast of Ailport in the vicinity of the Isles of Umbra. This information came to my attention no more than a few weeks after a squad of my own soldiers had completed a routine patrol of the region, the Santasha Surrogate included. Their search revealed little, save that a family of corals had taken up residence in the caves, nothing to concern us in short. In light of recent developments, however, it would seem wise to search Satasha again. But with the Shaganin, or Sahagan? I don't know. Testing our defenses daily, I'm loath to assign the task to the limited forces at my disposal. Our line is stretched as it is. Thus, I sought the services of a competent adventurer to conduct an investigation in our stead. Any aid you can offer in this matter would be greatly appreciated. Then it is settled. Satasha is located in western La Nocia. For detailed instructions on how to reach this place, I suggest you consult Vimipella. She can be found at the ferry docks on the lower decks. You erred the man. Good luck, ye lad. To ye lad. Alright. Well, I appreciate the bout of confidence there. Remember that's there. I don't need a haircut right now, but you never know. I may want to change it later. Alright, let's take... We'll take this down to the bulwark. So I was trying to understand. So all this gear is level 15, right? It's all dungeon gear. But whenever I looked for all that stuff for my white mage, there isn't any. And I'm level 15. I was kind of confused by that. But anyways. So what's everybody been up to today? Anything fun? Me personally, been working all freaking day. Finally, just glad to sit back and relax for a little bit, because it has been an exhausting week, to say the least. Glad to finally have a moment to just sit back and relax with you guys and have a grand old time. Let's see if I can jump over this. That'd be nice. Hey, shortcut. Always like when I can take a shortcut. What is that new skill that I got? Let's see. Reduces damage dealt by nearby enemy. Dealt by nearby by 10%. Okay. Put it over there. Might be a handy little thing to throw down. Oh man, I gotta unlock this because... Oh, so I did unlock the botanist as well. So if I grab the fisher class real quick, we'll have all the gathering skills unlocked. I haven't done any of them yet, but I did unlock them. So that way, when we get to that point, we can do some gathering. And I like to fish, man. I could be so lazy. I've fallen asleep numerous times fishing. Fish are unlocked. Alright, cool. Fishing's just very relaxing. Alright, let's talk to this young lad real quick. Alright, speak with the seasoned adventurer at the Hall of the Novice. Need to go to Airport. Alright, well, let's see. Ferry skipper, let's go to Airport. Alright, let's make sure we grab the whatchamacallit, the 8th right, because I am notorious for to forget these. I do know that this area is where the first dungeon is, which is Satasha, which I'm pretty sure we are actually about to unlock. So we'll get to do our first dungeon. I'm contemplating on running it the first time with our white mage. And we may actually do a run or two. You know, with the white mage, just to, or not the white mage, but the conjure, white mage, same thing. Just so that way we can level it up a little bit. Because I'm telling you, dungeons level you up so freaking quick, especially when you're the same level as they are. So like this dungeon, yeah, is a level 15 dungeon. So we'll level up stupidly quick. Like probably like 2 or 3 levels in one run type quick. Compared to, actually, we're at the correct MSQ level that I can actually run this with my white mage and gain the XP with it. If I call it white mage, you'll just have to know that I'm talking about a conjurer. Because to me, they're the same, pretty much the same thing. But, alright. Duty support unlocked. Nice! Yep, we're about to get into the first dungeon, my guys. And thankfully, with me being predominantly tank and healer, I should get Qs pretty quick. So, oh, you can run it with NPCs now? You used to not be able to do that. Cool. Well, let's I don't know, let's try it with a party of NPCs. I've never done this before. Oh, let's do it with NPCs. That's kind of interesting. I'm kind of curious to see how that goes. Haha, we got some Are you gonna go do tank stuff? Oh, you let me pull, okay. Nice. Let's see how well he does. I'm kind of curious. But also, I wonder, because of the fact that we're running with NPCs, if it allows me to basically claim dibs on loot at the end. Because used to be you had to roll for it. Or, not used to be, like, that's the way it works. Like, when you start running a dungeon, it runs off of a roll system. Whoever rolls the highest gets the loot. Now, lower dungeons, I don't feel like you have to worry about it quite as much. But, I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, I'm curious to see how it works with the NPCs. Because they don't need the gear, so does that just mean that I get it? Whoa, I'm not getting XP. Did they change that? I'm actually kind of confused right now as to why I'm not getting XP. I wonder if you gain it at the end or something. That's kind of odd. Huh. I mean, surely, I guess you just get it at the end? Uh, I was curious, I was trying to see real quick if they would let me pull more than just one group of crap at a time, but it doesn't seem like it. I feel like playing with actual people would be obviously better, but the queue times, you don't have to play, you don't, that's the kind of the nice thing about it, is you don't have to sit here and wait. Like, I can queue up as a DPS player now and do my thing. That's actually kind of nice. Huh. I'm really curious to see at the end of this how all this works, since I'm playing with NPCs. And the fact that I'm not gaining XP is really odd to me. You used to gain XP by everything that you killed. So I'm kind of curious to see what all that's about. I don't. It looks like they reworked the warrior a little bit too, because I don't remember that dash. I will say he's like on top of it though, as far as getting aggro. They did a really good job on the NPC. I'm actually rather impressed. I guess technically I could pull bigger. Especially with me being the healer, I kind of know what I'm able to handle. This is very interesting to say the least. I said it wasn't like this the last time that I played this game. Oh shit. I may have bit off a little bit more than I could chew. Ah, now we're good. Oops. Alrighty. I think this changes randomly, but I guess we'll find out. Huh. First try. Okay. No, I'm actually, like I said, I'm really impressed by the NPCs on this. They didn't used to be like, or there didn't used to be NPCs, so like, and it feels like I'm playing with real people. I'm trying to tell if the Lancer is using his, because so the Lancer, his abilities actually do more damage based off of where you're striking the enemy. So I'm curious if he's doing that right. I can't remember which ones are from where, but I know the rear strikes make a difference for some of his abilities. Okay, we gained like a bulk XP there. So, unable to obtain... Okay, so I guess we just get the item. Nice. But we gained like a big bulk XP there for fighting that boss. I wonder if it just lumps all the XP into one, or if you just get it for the bosses now. That's interesting. Like I said, this is different than it used to be. Or maybe it's because I'm playing with NPCs? I'm not sure. Oh, we have limit break now. I just heard, yeah, I was about to say, I just heard the limit break sound go off. I remember that. Oh, this is pretty cool. I'm enjoying... I actually kind of like the fact that I can play with NPCs, because that means I can go get a DPS character and run it. Oh, they used limit break on their own too. And it was a DPS character who did it. Heck yeah. Square Enix, I'm actually impressed. Of course I'm getting stuff for the Paladin right now. That's 2 items in a row that we've gotten that's for the Paladin. We did get another 8k XP there, so... Still bewildered by... Wish I had regen right now. I don't think you get that until you unlock White Mage. Alright, do you remember... Hold on, I got turned around here. So we unlock that, yeah. There used to be something over here, too. Maybe there's treasure over here. Throw him some heals, let them do that, while we run over here and grab this. That's the third item in a row that we've gotten that's for a warrior. Or not a warrior, but a tank class that we already have. It's kind of interesting that you can't get more than one. I mean, not that they're worth much, but I guess that they might have done that so that way you can't like just sit there and like, you'd have to take it out of your inventory and put it on a retainer or something like that. But I'm actually, like I said, I'm really impressed by how well Square Enix did with the NPCs for the dungeons. Because this didn't used to be a thing. You used to have to sit there and for however long it took to find players to do this. So this is actually really big for early starting DPS characters. Oh, we dropped a key. See, I didn't get... That's really weird, though. That I'm not getting any XP from... Like, it's only from the bosses. So that makes me wonder if it's an NPC thing. Like, now I want to try it with actual people, because I'm curious if they changed that. Or if that's just because I'm playing with NPCs, that I'm only getting XP for the bosses. That's just really weird. That might be the downside to playing with NPCs. Who knows? I guess we'll find out, because I kind of want to do another run after this. But it's funny because, like, you know, regardless of what you're playing as, you're basically leading them. And then, you know, you're kind of the leader. The tank does... I'm actually really impressed with the tank. And how well he's keeping aggro. I guess they're all well geared because it doesn't seem like it seems like they're doing good damage. Tank isn't dying super quick. Like, I feel like they're perfectly geared or whatever for the dungeon. So I don't know, I feel like even though I'm not getting XP for killing the monsters individually, that I'm still getting decent enough XP from the bosses that it feels like, because we gained one level, I'm about to gain a second one almost. I don't know, I'm kind of curious. Do we gain more for... I guess the higher, or the further we get? Another 8,000. There's 2 levels, at least. Another 8,000. I don't know, part of me feels like they just kind of scrunched it up all into one. Since we're not gaining XP for each guy that we kill. But I feel like you gained more if... I don't know. It's hard to tell because I haven't played this in so long. But it kind of, I don't know. If anything, it's less incentive to sit there and run through and clear every single person that's in here. 'Cause that's what we used to do. Is that a dog yelping? No? Okay. It kind of reduces the incentive. Like, usually when we used to run this, you know, you'd run through and kill everybody in the dungeon. But if I'm not gaining XP from everything, there's no reason to, like, I don't know, it kind of prompts you to just skip as much of it as you can, or run around things, instead of actually, I don't know. It's interesting. We're definitely gonna have to run through this with actual players and see what it does. I'd be hard pressed to think that it's just an NPC thing, but I could be wrong. It could be since you don't have to fight for loot. It's kind of the trade-off. Since you don't have to fight for the loot, that I don't know. It's XP or loot. I wonder if that's how that works. Alright, so we gotta keep an eye on these unnatural ripples. If one of them starts to pop off, I'll probably be the one to run over to it. Even though I don't feel like the healer should be the person to do this, but... Nah, screw it. We'll focus on the boss here. If other things spawn, we should be able to heal enough that it doesn't matter. We've already killed him for the most part. I'm curious to see if we gain more for killing the final boss. Oh, I didn't get to see it. So yeah, we gained 3 levels. We went from 15 to 18 there. Bonus of 18,000. Okay, 18,000 for the first time completion. Which, holy crap, I'm synced to level. Holy crap, did we gain 4 levels from that run? We got stone 2. Got the thigh boots. Nice. Alright, so we got new boots. That'll be handy. Huh. And we got a treasure coffer over here too. We have a short bow for an archer that we don't have. Okay. Let's run that one more time. I'm gonna run it as healer again, but we're gonna do it with a party of other people. Insta-Q, just because we're healer. I'm curious to see if we gain different XP, or if it's based on bosses now. We do have the upgraded level of stone now, so that does more damage. Okay, yeah, so no, it's something they revisited. They modified the dungeons now. Interesting. Yeah, like I said, you used to gain XP based off of each monster you killed. So they just condensed it down into each boss that you kill. Interesting. So yeah, like I said, it kind of removes the incentive to kill everything that you run across. Now we're gonna try to skip shit. Interesting. I don't know if I like it or I don't. Like, I don't feel like it's bad. Like, we gained 4 levels off that run. Now, granted, it was the first time doing it. We got that really fat XP boost. But that's interesting. I don't know. I might like it, I might hate it. I'm not sure yet. I haven't quite decided on that one. It's weird, to say the least. Welcome to stream, by the way, guys. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I see we've jumped up a little bit here. Appreciate y'all tuning in on y'all's Friday. Y'all made it through the week. We finally did it. Just gonna give him a little dance. We're gonna dance while we're in the middle of a dungeon. So, as y'all can see, this guy's a paladin. He's got level 30 gear. He must have just hit level 30. Not sure why he's in this dungeon, but I mean, it's cool. I feel like we're definitely running through things a little bit quicker playing with actual people. Good thing I've played this game before, because it definitely makes it a little bit easier as far as, like, I know what I'm doing. So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's a really quick way to level. We started at 15, we are currently 19. Well, we're synced at 18, but we're level 19, so we gained 4 levels off of that one run. I would believe that we'll probably gain like another 2 or 3 levels probably on this one. I feel that. Man, White Mage needs an early game AoE. That would be so helpful. So if you guys look up at the top left corner, y'all see under where the tank's name is and stuff, y'all see how his under like his role, like his class sign, where the bar's red, that's the amenity. So you can kind of see how much aggro he has. There we go, level 20. Yeah, so see, now with the not with the NPCs, but we don't get priority on loot. So early game, especially like this, I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to just run with NPCs. Not that we have to wait much, but and honestly, early game, I don't think we'll have to worry too much about fighting for the gear early game, because it seems like most of these guys probably won't need what I'm going to be bidding on. Hmm? Yeah, no, yeah, it's very similar for sure. I would say graphically it's better though. Like graphically, I'd say this is better than World of Warcraft. Granted, by comparison, this game's way newer than World of Warcraft is. Granted, I haven't seen World of Warcraft in a fat minute. So, they may have done a graphic update. Final Fantasy is actually in July when they dropped the new expansion. They're dropping a graphical update with the game too. So, I'd be kind of curious to see what it looks like afterwards. More realistic shading and stuff like that. Bringing it up to more modern scale. Dinkle Bob. I just looked at that guy's name. That's funny. Fucking demolish that guy. The other thing is so like on the last run, I sat there and went back over there and grabbed that other loot. We're just kind of skipping past it, which is fine. I don't really care, but I will say it feels like we're running through it faster. But everybody's also higher level. Like all the NPCs are gated at the level of the dungeon, or maybe they start at your level. I'm not sure. I mean, we started at 15 when we started the last time. My Conjure is actually now almost the same level as my... Actually, by the end of this, my Conjure will be the same level as my Gladiator. I don't know, White Mage or Healing is the role that I actually play the most. Whenever I played the last time, this is what I mained, was Healing. All right, we got the bracelets. Oh wait, was that? Apparently, we decided to make a big pool here, which is fine. Easy peasy, baby. Bam. I don't know. That's really weird. I don't know if I like the XP on bosses only. I don't know how balanced it is as far as like what it was like with individual monster kills. Honestly, we could probably just focus on killing this dude and not even sweat. We don't have to worry about the other enemies that spawn. Yeah, we just sit here and straight burn through them. Can we kill them? Right as they were all spawning. That's awesome. Easy peasy. Yeah, we gained another level, so we're 21 now with our healer. That's wild. I'm gonna give it to the tank there. He did a great job tanking. Nice. Apparently I already have those. Cool. Alright, well, we now got our healer to the same level as our tank, and actually... Oh no, okay, we're one level shy, but that's okay. Cool. Actually, I know it's kind of monotonous. Let's run it one more time as the tank. See how good the healer NPC is. This way I can actually aggro as much as I want to. Let's see how good the healer is. They are limited to level 15, it looks like. We're just gonna sit here and spam Eclipse. That was a pretty decent sized pool, so. Pretty impressed. Handled that pretty well, actually. Not bad. Because we just kind of basically ran through that whole mob there. Very interesting. Healer's not doing bad, even when I'm doing bigger pulls. Nice, and healing the status ailments. That's actually nice. Got hit with that paralysis there, and they actually healed it up pretty quick. And at least playing with NPCs, they don't get pissed off at you when you do something stupid. So that is one upside, I suppose. You know what? I remember. At the beginning of the dungeon, there's this little poster that you can look at, and it tells you which one of these, basically tells you which one of these coral formations is the correct one for the button. I forget. The 30,000 is how much I need to level. I don't know that I would gain that from this dungeon. Yeah, 4K. Definitely gaining a lot of items we already have. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Alright, we got limit break there. Kind of a waste, but whatever. Let's see if this NPC can handle this. Gonna be non-stop healing. I don't have Rampart up yet. I do have potions if worse comes to worse. I can... Had a non-stop heal, but definitely was able to handle that. Rather impressive. Still very interested as to why they changed it from gaining XP for each individual monster versus to now it's just bosses. Nah, I'm not even gonna bother getting the extra loot that's over there. Jump spin. Jump spin. Jump spin. Oh, I'm silly. I didn't even grab the key. We might need that. Might help. Oh, one thing I want to mention real quick while I'm thinking about it. So I've been looking at analytics and everything, and 88% of you guys are not subscribed that are watching the channel. Hit that subscribe button, guys. That way y'all know when I go live. Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, sometimes Saturdays too. Y'all are missing out on all the fun.
I like how the Conjurer is able to, like, as soon as a status ailment like poison or something like that's popping up, they're hitting it. Like they're just on top of keeping me healed and everything. I'm really impressed by the NPCs. The only thing that I would change or wish it was kind of different-ish was that the tank NPC would automatically kind of run in and start pulling stuff. I mean, it leaves it up to you as the player to, you know, determine basically the pull size. Alright. Well, I am happy we actually did get to get into a dungeon tonight, so, you know, that was on the list. I didn't realize how close I was to it. I guess I did enough progression. I didn't realize that I was right there starting it, so that's nice. It was something I really wanted to get into on Wednesday, but unfortunately we just weren't quite far enough. And we spent some time doing some other stuff, like crafting and whatnot, so it happens. But I knew today's stream would be a little bit more interesting just because we finally get to get into some of the fun stuff. The intro is kind of slow as you kind of get into it before you start getting into the fun stuff. But it's definitely, so we were 22 on our gladiator. So we have the level that we need with our conjurer. If we hit level 30 and do the quest for it, we can unlock our paladin, but we have to be level 30 to do it for our gladiator. Alright, easy peasy. We did gain a level there. 23. So we only gained one level. But, I mean, if you're playing dungeons that are, like, your level, I mean, it's applicable. Not too shabby. Alright, guys, give me just a moment. Use the restroom real quick. We'll come back and we'll continue on with some MSQ, because I actually know that there's another dungeon that comes up pretty soon after this one, so we'll check that out and see what that's about. But we'll do some more MSQ real quick after I get back and kind of just do that and kind of progress a little bit. So we are 23, which means that we can do the next gladiator mission. We got to 21 on our conjurer. That's nice, almost 22 there. So not bad, especially since I started the dungeons at level 15 and I was able to jump my conjurer 6 levels. So that's way faster than, if I was just running hunting logs or just stuff like that. So I mean, if you have the dungeons, you can level up pretty quick. But anyways, yeah, give me just a second, guys. I'm gonna throw you on the be right back, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys. Appreciate y'all's patience. Let's jump right back into it. Alright, so we need to go to the Drowning Winch. So we need to go back to Limsa. Thankfully the docks are right over here, so we'll go grab that real quick. Well, that was fun. I'm glad we got to get into our first few dungeons there. I definitely, now that we actually jumped so many levels on our Conjure, I'd like to actually stop by the market board and re-gear our Conjure. Update the gear on that character a little bit. Because we're a little under-geared for our level. Well, especially even more so now. This guy, he's average level 15. I know he could definitely use some better accessories, but it's not too bad. He is definitely under-geared now. Alrighty. Let me go Drowning Winch. Before we do that, since we're right here anyways, let's drop in over here at the market board. Interesting. Almost want to buy that because I don't have a alchemist to make that yet. It's kind of tempting. 28 plus 11. That's actually not bad either for a level 20. And that's only 1,000. 28 plus 11 versus 29 plus 12. So I mean it's like 2 points off, but 3, 3, 3. Okay. Piety is health, mind, vitality. Mind, vitality, and determination. We're gonna go with this. Also relieves me of having to buy a shield. Let's see here. Doctori's hat. Wow, that's actually kind of surprised that those are going for as much as they are. Usually those items are relatively cheap. Very interesting. And then I'm actually wildly impressed by the prices of some of this stuff. Granted, it also doesn't surprise me that there's not a lot of inventory for some of this either. Throw that. Oh. Didn't mean to do that. Throw that on. Need gloves, legs. No, just gloves it looks like. Alright, let's see what a decent pair of gloves runs. Good lord. Okay. Okay, see that's a little bit more feasible there. Just because I don't have the ability to... What does that put our average item levels 14? Average is 15 here. Let's see if I got anything cool for the gladiator. $1,000. Scale mill's cool. You know what? I'll tell you what. Just because I don't want to spend an arm and a leg on stuff, we're gonna go unlock the blacksmith and the armor. And we will just unlock some of the stuff, or get some of the stuff ourselves, or make it ourselves, because why spend so much? We've got the Culinarians Guild, the Marauder, we've got the armor and blacksmith. I forget they're in the same spot, which is nice. So we're gonna go grab these and go turn in our MSQ quest. Or well, actually, we'll go ahead and turn in the MSQ and start the next one. We won't finish it right now. I'm probably gonna end the stream here. Grab that. Party Finder. Nice. That allows me to play dungeons anytime, like from anywhere. So like if I just wanted to sit in Limsa and grind dungeons, I could. I wouldn't have to sit here and go to where the dungeons are in order to start them, which will be nice. But yeah, we're gonna go grab blacksmith and the armor. I will probably level those a little bit off screen, and kind of get re-geared, that kind of stuff. I'm not gonna do anything too crazy, but we also have the goldsmith that we need to level up a little bit so that we can make accessories and stuff. I want to see, actually, before we do dip off for the night, I would like to see if we unlock the ability to unlock retainers so we can sell some stuff and try to make some money. So that way when we're not online, we can actually make money passively. Just, you know, make some stuff before we jump off and then throw it on the market board. Because y'all saw, like, you know, some of that stuff is, like, pretty crazy with pricing. And honestly, some of that stuff they're selling high quality for, I'd probably sell it half the price just for, like, not to undercut the market, like, super bad, but there's no reason. Like, players that are my level, especially starting out, are not going to have that kind of money. So the fact that they're charging that much is wild. Alright, so there is the armor and the blacksmith. So now that we got those, we can actually make some of our own gear. I mean, we have Weaver and Goldsmith, armor. So the only thing that really would be Carpenter and Leatherworker for some of the items. So, but I mean, with our Weaver that we have, I mean, we already got him to 15. We were able to do 15 like actually pretty daggum quick. And having the armor and blacksmith and all that stuff, we'll actually be able to make the tools and some of that other stuff to be able to, you know, keep from having to buy items. We can just make it ourselves. So, all right, let's real quick before I hop off, let us go check over here and see if we can hire a retainer. We have not. We still... That's wild. I really felt like we'd have that by now. Like, we're level 23 and we still don't have retainers. That's crazy. Alright, fine. We'll go to Gridania real quick and turn this mission in. Like, surely we're getting close. Like, after doing the first dungeon, surely we're getting close to being able to, getting a retainer. Like, that's kind of crazy to me that we've done the first dungeon and we still don't have it. I forgot how far into this that it was that you unlock it, but I don't know. I think that they should give you access to that a little bit sooner than what it is. And I'm not playing on a free account. It's not like, you know, I've got the free-to-play stuff. Ready for that briefing, good news. Sorry, I don't feel like sitting here. Ah, sweet, we do have the next dungeon. Tamtara Deepcroft. Dope. Well, I keep saying let me go do this and we'll call it, but Tamtara Deepcroft, I forget what the level for that one is, but it's the next dungeon, so maybe I'll leave y'all in suspense. Maybe I'll come back tomorrow for the next dungeon run. Y'all will have to subscribe so you know when I go live. That way when we go hit Tamtara, y'all know when I do it. We need to grab Bent Branch Meadows, Ethereurite, or Aether Crystal. I dare you. Hiya! Taste the power of my sword. Tune to this real quick. I actually, let's see. I don't think I can yet, but we'll check anyways. That's not it. Ah, forget. Is it? No. Can't be over there. It should be right here somewhere.
forget who it is that you unlock the chocobos from. I know it's right here. But I don't think the quest is available yet. What level is this guy? 32. Dang. I was hoping we were getting close to unlocking chocobos. I'd have to look it up because I don't remember. When you unlock chocobos, a lot of stuff like that is unlocked through MSQ. So that's why I stress to do your MSQ missions. Right, there's level 20 MSQ. We already started that, but it should be, especially depending on what, I mean, let's see. That's 16. Yeah, if I remember correctly, Tantara is a level 16 dungeon, which is funny because, you know, we went from 15 to 21 on our Conjurer class after just 2 runs. I mean, we're 19 in just one run. We gained 4 levels off of just 1 run of a level 15 dungeon at level 15. So, like, we're definitely, like, Tamtara's this MSQ, we're at 16 and we're level 23. So, we're, you know, quite a bit higher level than the dungeon. So now we got that. So, like I said, I'm going to leave y'all in suspense here. I may run it off screen. I don't know. But I will start with this dungeon next time we stream. So, like I said, if y'all want to see more, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification icon so that way y'all get notified when I do go live. I do have a consistent schedule of Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays during the week. And then I do periodically stream on Saturdays if I have the free time. So I do appreciate y'all joining in on y'all's Friday. I hope everybody had a wonderful day and it is finally the weekend. Y'all made it through. And I do appreciate y'all spending time with me today. Like I said, now we're kind of starting to get into the meat and potatoes and more of the fun stuff on Final Fantasy. So from here on, things will get a little bit more interesting and we're kind of getting more into that faster paced stuff. So the series is about to get a little bit more fun. So I do appreciate you guys again. Y'all have a wonderful rest of y'all's evening. Happy Friday. Happy weekend. We'll catch y'all later. Solo out.